Hi, I'm Nick Kuriya, Head of Crypto at Purpose. 2022 has been an extremely challenging year for crypto. Rising interest rates, the war in Ukraine, looming recession talks, all of those have spooked investors who have fled risk assets in recent months. Now you couple that with some of the bad news coming out of the crypto space. High-profile failures at Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, and now you got the recipe for what many are calling a crypto winter. Now, it's easy to potentially get caught up in that negative news cycle. But here's a bit of perspective. First, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, crypto prices. Now, although Bitcoin is down 65% from its November 2021 peak, it's important to recognize that it's still up 180% over its pre-pandemic levels. Over the last 5 years, it's up over 600%, making it by far the best performing asset class. Now at Purpose, we have a long-term perspective, and what gets us really excited is when we dig into some of the fundamentals. First, developer activity continues to grow. There have never been more developers that have been committed to the crypto ecosystem and some of the projects that they hold near and dear. Developers continue to develop despite the market downturn, and what that means is the builders are continuing to build. And so we believe that that'll continue to drive progress in the space. Secondly, when you look at some of the high-profile failures that have occurred recently, what they've done is they've actually shown a spotlight on some weak business models as well as poor actors that have been operating in the space. I think what that does is it actually allows the industry to focus on gaps that need to be closed, and better risk management practices. Over the long run, you can't help but believe that that's going to strengthen the overall ecosystem. Thirdly, when you look at some of the infrastructure that's been built over the last 24 months, it's just incredible what has occurred. We're starting to see the emergence of some of the core building blocks in creating a truly decentralized financial system. With Web3, we're seeing the emergence of capabilities and concepts that can power a creator-driven economy. These are fundamentally exciting developments and have a lot of potential ahead. It's important to look, when you look at Web3 and crypto, it's important to recognize that, we're still very early in its development. The adoption of crypto is mirroring the adoption curves of the internet. And when you look at where we are, we're somewhere in the mid-90s. And just to give a reference, in the mid-90s, Google didn't exist. And so if you actually think about it, we're in the pre-Google era of crypto and Web3. And so, at Purpose, when we see, and hear about a lot of the short-term volatility that is, quite current these days, we take a step back and we think about some of the long-term fundamentals that we're seeing. We also think about, the transformative potential that these technologies have. And that's what's allowing us to sort of get through this crypto winter. And hopefully, those perspectives can help you think through, how you think about sort of this phase of growth in crypto. Hopefully this helps, and thank you for your time.